Hello there guys, this is a Persian Prince with our Round 2 tournament match. This is a best of 1 match, part of round 1 of Blues tournament. I have here Iraklis against Adelmo from RTK. Iraklis is playing as Parthia, whereas we have Seleucid for Adelmo on BAM Citadel. Should be an interesting match. I'm gonna go over the builds relatively soonish. Wow, look at all this crazy weather and stuff. Wow, this is gonna be quite difficult to cast, but the sandstorm looks quite cool. Anyway, I'm gonna go slow motion. Let's see. For Greek Iraklis, we have Noble Horse Archer General. He is a strategist. We have Mercenary Sarmatian Horse Archers, one of those. And actually 2 more on this side. In terms of cavalry, well, melee cavalry at least, he has 2 Eastern Cataphracts on his right flank, 2 Noble Blood Cav on his left, and that seems to be the cavalry contingent for Greek Iraklis. He also has some skirmishes. It is just full Parthian foot archers. That's not a bad choice. They're pretty good. They can do a lot of burst damage. As for his infantry contingent, he has 6 Parthian swords. Parthian swords are really good, and probably not a bad choice against Seleucid. But anyway, I'm gonna go over Adelmo's build this game. He has Syrian armored elephants and chariots, both of them in one game. Haven't seen that in a while. As for his cavalry contingent, 1 median cav on each flank. His general unit is in a silver shield swordsman. Interesting. He is a warrior general. We also see some thorax swordsmen. He has 6 of those, 2 javelin men, and 2 thuras spears. So the elephant and the chariots will be instrumental in getting rid of the Parthian swordsmen. However, Greek Iraklis does have a nice skirmishing advantage. He has more Parthian foot archers. Well, he has more skirmishers. Like, there's nothing that Adelmo has in terms of long range skirmishing potential. And we also have Sarmatian horse archers, which will be annoying here. And Adelmo is making a mistake. Like, this isn't usually a mistake. Like, you send out your cavalry to try and chase horse archers, never gonna go well for you. As well as you can see now, Greek Iraklis, after doing some HP damage onto this median cavalry, he's going to take advantage of this situation, get a rear charge on the median cav. It's gonna do a lot of damage to the median cav. So that is a very good job here by Greek Iraklis. He caught the median cav, so this is going to be a free unit that Greek Iraklis will be able to kill, most likely. Look at this Noble Blood Cav, hasn't lost anything. Actually, Greek Iraklis has to stop firing at the unit, because there's no point right now. And look, 0 kills on that unit, so already a huge advantage for Greek Iraklis here. He lost 1 man, okay, 2 men in the unit. Still a very good trade for Greek Iraklis though. Same thing over here. It seems like the Eastern Cataphracts charging into median cav. Not a good trade for Adelmo at all. Eastern Cataphracts will crush through median cav. But again, Greek Iraklis still firing into this blob, which will actually do a lot of HP damage to his own units. And he needs to conserve ammo anyway to get rid of the elephants and the chariots. Now, this could be a huge moment for Adelmo. He's trying to take this opportunity because the Parthian cavalry is far away, but Seleucid lost all his cavalry at this point for very little gain. Like, he did very little damage to this Noble Blood and this Eastern Cataphract. So right now, 2 median cav off the field. He has no cavalry left. So this, in my opinion, this should be a game that will be won by Parthia if played correctly. If he kills the elephants and the chariots, it is simply good game. There's nothing that Seleucid can do, basically. But the armored elephants are getting in closer and closer. However, we see the Sarmatians just destroying thoraxes so quickly. And here come the Noble Horse Archers into the rear of the thoraxes, also gonna do a lot of damage themselves. Ooh, does Iraklis want to engage? I'm not sure about this. I think this is not the best idea. He needs to keep kiting back as long as he can. Should have kited this direction, because Right now we see that the chariots and the elephants are in position, though Greek Iraklis does have a bit of a downhill advantage. So I guess that is why he's taking the engagement over here. I do love the sandstorm though. Even though it makes things hard to see, this is really good. And now it looks like he's actually going to target the elephants. That's really good. Targeting both the chariots and the elephants at the same time. I would have focused the elephants, but I guess it's alright because he might still be able to kill all of them. Ooh, the javelins killing the Parthian foot archers though. That's big. But yeah, I think he should have focused the elephants at this point, but it shouldn't really matter at this point because I believe he'll kill both. And especially with those Sarmatian horse archers shooting heavy shot into the Syrian armored elephants. They will also die quite quickly. Shield wall activated for the Parthian swords. Now they will hold insanely long against the thoraxes. So this engagement here looking very, very good for Greek Iraklis at this point. He should be charging in this noble blood calf here, and that he does. It's gonna rout the thorax swordsman without much of a problem. Nice charge with the Eastern Cataphracts here, doing damage to the thoraxes. But ooh, the javelins do kill a lot of these Eastern Cataphracts. So he has to be careful with his cataphracts right now. I think he should just be getting rear charges into the thoraxes here. But I don't know if it's actually going to end up mattering. Probably not at this point, because the chariots are off the field, the elephants are off the field, and Seleucid doesn't really have any tools that could win him the game. Besides the Silver Shield Swordsman General, that's going to do well against these Parthian swordsmen, but I mean, there's just too much left for Parthia on the field, and the skirmishing is definitely in Parthia's favor. He has more cavalry, he has a lot of swords that will actually hang on against the thoraxes, and you're just gonna start flanking around with these Parthian swords, so it's gonna go in Parthia's favor. Again, Greek Iraklis, really strong and experienced player. Adelmo also has a lot of experience, but he's not quite on the level of Greek Iraklis. These engagements over here, the Parthian swordsmen just crushing through the thoraxes. These poor thorax swords trying to fight. They've got no chance against all these Parthian swordsmen. And we see these silver shield swordsmen over here. These guys kind of look cool. The Parthian swords just much better than them. Oh, that guy. He got wrecked. And now the silver shields run off the field as this one cataphract charges into them. Ooh, and he actually went through this guy, or that looks quite weird. Anyway, that is game. Looks like decisive victory for Greek Iraklis. I guess it was expected because he did a very good job at neutralizing the elephant and the chariots. I really like the Parthian build here. I think this was a really cool build. And the Parthian foot archers can do a lot of burst damage. The Parthian swords will do quite well against thoraxes. Eastern cataphracts will do nicely. Noble blood cap as well. And the Sarmatian horse archers will do so much HP damage. Noble horse archer, again, an interesting unit to bring, and it worked quite well for him. A lot of damage as well. But anyway, that is game. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see more, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Share the video, and I'll see you next time.